focus? Am I in focus on the camera? How about now? Haha! What's up, guys? How's it going? Well, you know, I've seen a lot of people shooting video in their cars lately. So I figured, you know, maybe I should just jump on the bandwagon and do some of it myself. So, you know, I'm in traffic for a good hour when I get off of work, you know, heading home. And so I was thinking, you know, this would be probably a good opportunity to be able to talk to you guys about whatever it is I want to talk about. Answer any of y'all's questions, ramble on, whatever. Anything that'll help me kill an hour. Although, you know, obviously this video won't be an hour long. So I just remembered, I got tagged by Tom, MocciaT, Nerf Squeezer. And basically in the tag video, he asks 5 questions. And if you get tagged, you gotta answer those 5 questions. So I got a list right here of the questions he asked to be answered. So I'm gonna answer those questions now for you guys, and hopefully I'll be able to get this whole video recorded without getting into a wreck. So the first question he asked was, if I could be a famous person for one day, who would I be and why? And probably the first thing that comes to my mind, I guess, and this probably won't surprise most people, is I think it might be cool to be Steve Jobs, CEO of Apple, for a day. I mean, not for, like, you know, not for the normal fanboy reasons you might be thinking or anything like that, but I just think, well, obviously, for one, you know, Steve Jobs knows about everything that goes on in Apple, so he knows about all the new products and prototypes and stuff that they're working on, brand new stuff, you know. That'd be kind of cool to know about some of that stuff. And then the other side of that too is like the business side, and he's a CEO of a $1 billion company. You know, I can't even imagine what that would be like to be a CEO of a $1 billion company. So I just think that would be cool to see, you know, what he does every single day, like how he spends every hour. I'm sure he probably doesn't even take a lunch on most days, you know, just to see what his average day would be like. And I think that might be interesting from a business standpoint. So, I mean, there's a couple of people I could think of that are off the top of my head. Steve Jobs, there you go. I'm sure no one's that surprised to hear that. Okay, question number 2. What is my number 1 biggest goal for next month? Well, probably my biggest goal for next month and a few months after that is we're trying to plan a family vacation to go visit some friends in Ohio. So probably our next goal for the next few months will be to save money, because you know, as you know, vacations cost money, and we're probably going to be driving up there because I can't afford to buy 4 plane tickets for my wife and my 2 oldest daughters. I think the baby's going to be free until she's 2 years old, so that's a little too expensive. So probably our goal for now is just saving money and not overspending too much for next month. Okay, question number 3. What is my biggest pet peeve? Okay, I have a few of these, but I'll keep this pet peeve in regards to doing reviews and that kind of stuff and running the website. Probably one of my number 1 biggest pet peeves in regards to buying me an iPhone and doing video reviews on YouTube is when people try to impersonate me, or when they pretend to be editors for buying me an iPhone to get free stuff out of companies. This has happened quite a few times to me. You know, I've had people pretend to be me. They'll make up an email address on Gmail or whatever and say like, oh, this is Omar and I do reviews, and please send me out free products so I can do a review, you know, that kind of thing. Or they'll say like, you know, I'm an editor of buymeaniphone.com and I'm, you know, asking to see if I can get a free sample to do a review, that kind of thing. That just like gets on my nerves. That irks me so bad that someone would be deceitful and try to lie to a manufacturer to get I'm not even sure what they're trying to get out of it. The times it's happened to me, it's been actual reviewers that they just want to get samples because they're tired of companies telling them we don't have any samples to give you. So I guess they assume that since if they're working for the site, that maybe that'll be, you know, an easier way to get the samples. But in the end, if they send you the sample and you don't have like a logo or say anything about Buy Me an iPhone, or it's obvious that you don't work for Buy Me an iPhone, what are the chances that manufacturer is going to send you a product again? Probably pretty slim, right? Because they're going to figure out that you lied to them. And on top of that, guys, and not to be bragging or anything, but this is just fact. Between me and Tom, we know a lot of people in the industry, in iPhone industry, I guess, accessories. So there's a lot of companies that we have contacts with. So a lot of the times that I found out about people impersonating me or impersonating to be an editor on the site, I've been contacted by people that I know, like within Griffin, within, you know, Shades Cases, or just different companies that we talk to all the time. They've actually gone out of their way and say, hey, Omar, this guy is emailing us, he's saying he works for you, is this true? So the odds are, if you're doing that, we're going to hear about it. And on top of that, even if we don't know the company that personal, they're probably most likely going to contact me anyways, because my name is on the contact, you know, information for the website. So they're going to double check with me anyway. So do yourself a favor, guys. If you ever feel tempted to do that, please don't, because that really pisses me off. So get off my soapbox. Let me cool down now. Relax. Okay. So anyways, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I can't stand when that freaking happens, and it's happened a few times. Okay, moving on. I hope you guys can hear me. It's raining outside right now, so I'm hoping it's not too loud. So that was question number 3. What's question number 2? Or yeah, number 2. 1, 2, 3. My favorite childhood memory. I think probably one of my favorite childhood memories. Oh wow, that's a bad accident. Sorry, someone just hit the wall. One of my favorite childhood memories was probably when I was in elementary school. My dad bought a brand new RX-7, Mazda RX-7. This was like an 85, 86, I don't know. And back then, you know, and even now, an RX-8 is a pretty nice sports car. So imagine back then in that day. So we had the sports car. So my dad used to drive me to school, to elementary school, in this RX-7, which was an awesome car. And he actually used to let me, because it was a standard, he used to let me shift the gears in the car when he would drive. So he would drive, he'd put his foot on the gas, and when I would see him put his foot on the clutch, he would let me shift down, up shift, down shift, that kind of stuff. So I don't know, I just always thought that was the coolest thing. I used to tell people, oh yeah, I could drive standard, you know, even though I wasn't pressing down the pedals, I was just shifting the gears. I thought that's as easy as it was, just pressing down the pedal and shifting it. But I found out later on in life that it's really not that simple. So that's probably one of my coolest memories, especially, you know, hanging out with my dad and having him drive me to school like that. So that's it. Thanks, Pops. Okay. Oh man, now it's gonna get really loud and raining. Hopefully it won't start hailing. I might have to reshoot this video. This is too loud, so I'll just keep going. All right, guys. Last question on the list: have I ever shoplifted, and if so, what did I steal? I have never shoplifted in my entire life. I was raised better than that. Never did anything like that. I don't think I've ever even stole anything or taken anything from my friends or anything like that. If I did, I don't remember it. It might, you know, and maybe it's happened before, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I've actually stolen or shoplifted. So I guess I'm a goody two shoes. You know, what can I say? So that's it, guys. So those are the 5 questions. Hope you enjoyed the answers. Now it's my turn to tag 5 more people. So I'm sure these guys have already been tagged already by, you know, somebody else, but I don't care. I'm just gonna tag them again anyways. If you've already been tagged, then we'll ignore this. So first I'm gonna tag is Mikey MTPFlyers, your tag. Second one is Chizzy79, aka Chai, your tag. Next one is Nick Atwell, or also known as LastStopReviews on YouTube. And I'm just going to go ahead and tag this, although I doubt it's going to happen, but I'll put it out there. I'm going to tag you, Carlos, ItsMeMorphious, your tag. And last but not least, Key714, your tag. So I'm not sure if you guys will find time to shoot a video. I barely found time to do this, so obviously I'm doing this in my car, so I don't have that much free time. But that's it, guys, okay? So I'll talk to you guys later, and hopefully this won't be the last time I shoot video in my car. Peace out.